Welcome to my channel, and today is 14th of August 2020 and very happy 74th Independence Day to all the fellow Indians. And today we are going to see about two things. First one is Rajasthan Assembly updates and the second one is Bihar elections. So let's see about the Rajasthan Assembly thing first. And today, the 14th of August, the Rajasthan Assembly faced a trust vote, and Ashok Gehlot has passed it very easily. So it wasn't surprising. They had the numbers. Sachin Pilot was back in Congress camp. And already Ashok Gehlot had garnered the support of the independents and also the smaller parties. So it was always going to be easy win for Ashok Gehlot. But they just wanted to pass it and show the strength to the BJP and also to restore faith in the people that all we are strong and we will be continuing to govern the state for a while. So why this was important? First of all, Ashok Gehlot, he was ready to face the trust vote even when Sachin Pilot was not back, but now even after he was back, he just made a comment that I know I could win it without their support. So which means he is still not ready to go back to the normal terms with Sachin Pilot. There was never a normal term with Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot, because it was in the open that Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot had not spoken to each other for almost 1.5 years. They never spoke to them. Exchanged any words between them for almost 1.5 years. That's very, very surprising, because he's the chief minister. Sachin Pilot is the deputy chief minister, and I don't know how they make decisions without even speaking to each other. So it is not easy for them to go back to the normal terms after this open truce. So the reason, as I think if you have watched my previous videos, I've always discussed and I've told that Ashok Gehlot will not like Sachin Pilot being in this government or even in the party. So he was doing his best to push out Sachin Pilot, but that didn't happen. Thing is, he wants his son to be the next face of Congress in Rajasthan, but I think Sachin Pilot realized there is no point in just fighting and starting a new party. It will be easy for Ashok Gehlot to bring his son. And also that it's not easy for him to go to the BJP, because the BJP families are not in good terms. So Omar Abdullah and Farooq Abdullah, they were kept in house arrest for a very long time. So I don't think his family would have agreed for him to join the BJP, and he also found that it's not going to be easy to mingle with BJP ideology. So all these years he was talking about pseudo secularism. Suddenly he talks about Hindutva. I don't think it will be easy for him. So he just thought, okay, instead of going and taking a very big risk here, it's better to go back to Rahul and Priyanka Gandhi, make some peace for now, and let's see how it goes for next 1 or 2 years and try his luck after that. So from now, I think Ashok Gehlot, as I said, he already made a couple of statements, and he also made the seat arrangements in the assembly that Sachin Pilot is not going to sit in the front row. He's now gone to the back row. So he has made it clear that I'm not going to be friendly as he thinks, or the party high command thinks. So we have to wait and watch how Ashok Gehlot is going to play his cards to push him out. So definitely he will try his best, because that's the only way he can keep his son in the next of his in the line for the CM post. So there will be much more politics inside the Congress than outside inside or between Congress and BJP. So the next one is Bihar election. So the election commission has made it clear that they are not going to delay the Bihar elections due to the pandemic or the floods in Bihar. So anyways, it was to be scheduled in November. So November is at least 2-3 months away from now. So they think that there is no actual time period for this pandemic to end. So there is no point in delaying. So they might go with the usual dates, that's in the November 2020. So and they've also made it clear that even if there is floods and all these things, we are not ready to delay because of that also. So which means there will be elections in 2020 November, which is just 3 months from now. And I don't know if there will be any much change in the alliance, the NDA and Nitish Kumar. So NDA and Nitish Kumar, because he's not part of NDA government at the center, so he said his party will not be part of NDA during the swearing in ceremony, because there were some issues with the cabinet post. So he stayed away. So, but he still wants to fight with BJP, with NDA in the state. But LGP, that's Ramvilas Paswan's party, are trying to create some issues. I think they want to get a lot more seats than they deserve. So they, I think they're trying to create some confusion so that they BJP and Nitish Kumar will say that, okay, let's not create have a confusion. So here you take these number of seats you want. So I don't think that will happen. They might say, okay, if you want to fight alone, go fight alone, because if Nitish and Modi are together, I think it's going to be easy win for them. But already there are a lot of articles coming up saying that the state is in big mess, as if the Bihar is the only state there with the pandemic has hit badly. They are writing like the Bihar government has failed. So no government has been successful in this pandemic. All the governments are facing issues. It's nothing to do with the governance. It's nothing to do with the testing or anything. That's my opinion. So others can counter that, but this is my opinion. I think the governments have done whatever, whether it is Congress government or the BJP government, whatever it is. So they can do only certain things. This is not something they can create a fence and stop it. This is a virus. So whoever it is, even if they clear 99 people, if one person gets away and if he spreads to another 99 people, so there is nothing that the government can do. So we can't blame the state government for this. So but there are journalists with hidden agenda. They have their own vested interest, so they will try to write up articles saying that Lalu Prasad Yadav was much better in governance, all these things. And they are also blaming the floods. I think the state government has done enough. I mean, like a lot of things regarding the infrastructure, but these floods are caused due to heavy rainfall in the northeast. So I mean, like the Ganges is flooding, so obviously Bihar is going to suffer. So it is not normal for any states in the north and northeast to see the floods. It's always a nightmare for them. So they need to. I mean, they could do a lot, but I think with these things, you can't always blame the governments, because these are natural disasters. So we need to see how these people, how the government is rescuing the people and how they're helping the people during this flood times. Providing shelter, providing food, clothes, all these things. This is how they should be measured with. It's not like the flood should not have happened at all. That's never going to happen. If there is excessive rainfall, there will be definitely floods. So if somebody is coming up with an article saying, okay, there were floods, it shouldn't have happened, so the state government should go, that would be a stupid thing to say, because almost all the countries in the world are affected by natural disasters. So there is nothing that people can do. That's why nature is powerful than humans. So we will be keeping track of the Bihar elections on a regular basis, also with other elections. So I started this channel just to track all the elections, especially in Tamil Nadu and other states. Now I think Bihar is the first state to go for elections after this pandemic or during this pandemic. So we will be keeping a lot of track with this. So if you like this channel, if you like the things I'm conveying, please like and share. Also subscribe to my channel. If I have made any mistakes, please let me know through your comments. Thank you.